If you want to find out whether you're truly on his mind, even if he doesn't show it, then do this short exercise now. You only need 30 seconds to feel it. Most of us habitually search for external signs like viewed stories or text messages, but that only leads to waiting and uncertainty. True confirmation comes not from what you see, but from your own energy and the way you direct it. Carl Jung taught that a thought combined with the right emotion changes your brain chemistry and triggers unconscious reactions in the other person. When you apply the 33-second routine, you'll notice a shift in both him and yourself without having to chase him. In this video, I'll guide you through a 10-second mental preparation that aligns your frequency with his, a synthetic visualization that activates his limbic system so he spontaneously thinks of you, and an energetic closure that seals the connection. Visible results often appear within 48 hours. Don't believe me? Dozens of women in this community are already using this technique and receiving unexpected messages, calls, and gestures. You could be next. Before we dive into the practical steps, understand why your past attempts may have failed. You might have tried affirmations, meditations, or intense visualizations, yet saw no response. The reason lies in your vibration at the moment you sent that signal. Most women inadvertently operate from lack, fear, or doubt, broadcasting "I don't have this," and the universe mirrors that back. This process is fundamentally different. It begins from a place of trust and inner certainty, not neediness. At its core is a principle of deep psychological manifestation. It's not the outside that controls your thoughts. Your elevated thoughts create your reality. As Neville Goddard said, you do not manifest what you want, you manifest what you are. When you fully inhabit the belief, "I am already on his mind," and your body feels it as reality, that message transmits through your shifting electromagnetic field and biochemistry. He may not understand why he can't stop thinking of you, but he will feel it. This isn't magic. It's applied biology, energy, and consciousness. We activate 3 central centers within you: your conscious mind, where you set clear intention; your heart, which amplifies the emotional signal; and your physical body, which locks the energy in as if it's already happened. When these 3 align in coherence, your projection becomes a clear signal rather than a wishful thought. Before we begin the 33-second technique, ask yourself, are you ready to release the fear of whether he's thinking of you, and instead simply know that he is? This process works not through control, but through trust, an inner knowing that needs no external validation. That shift from seeking proof to embodying certainty is exactly what transforms your connection into something magnetic. When you choose yourself, your vibration becomes magnetic, and then he starts thinking of you without even knowing why. He doesn't have to believe in it or be open to it. He only needs to be human. This isn't theoretical. It only works when your body truly experiences it as reality. That's why this exercise is not meant for passive listening, but for active feeling and immediate application. We'll engage 3 pivotal centers within you: your conscious mind, where you set a clear intention; your heart, which amplifies that intention with emotion; and your body, which locks in the energy as if it's already happened. When these 3 align, your desire morphs into a tangible message. This isn't esotericism, it's biology, energy, and consciousness in action. Before I show you the 33-second routine, you must prepare the channel through which this connection will flow. If you attempt the technique without inner preparation, your energy field remains weak, scattered, and burdened by conflicting thoughts. Our goal is complete coherence between what you think, feel, and send out. Remember, everyone has at some moment felt another person's thought, not because they were told, but because they felt it in their body as a pressure in the chest, an unexplained longing. That sensation is the signal you're learning to generate. Carl Jung explained it this way: when you create an inner image charged with elevated emotion, you tap into the collective unconscious. You send out a psychic signal and synchronously attract the alignment that matches that signal. Step 1. Calm your conscious mind. Find a quiet corner where you can be alone for a few minutes. Morning or evening works best. when the energetic field is clearest. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. No need for formal meditation, simply observe the air flowing in and out, and let stray thoughts drift by like clouds. This grounding minute ensures your conscious mind won't block the energetic signal you're about to launch. Step 2. Connect to the desire without fear. Shift your focus from what's missing to what already is. Think of him not as someone who's distant or unresponsive, but as someone who's here with you right now, thinking of you and feeling your presence. Visualize this not as a movie scene, but as a bodily sensation. Imagine the warmth in your chest, the flutter in your heart, as if he's recalling a moment you shared. By stepping into the feeling of his attention, you awaken the exact frequency that draws him back to you. Imagine for a moment that right now, for no logical reason, he pauses whatever he's doing and thinks of you. Breathe that in, not as a question of truth or doubt, but as if it's already happening. This simple emotion-charged breath kickstarts the chemical shift you need. Remember, your body can't tell the difference between a vividly imagined reality and a real one. By breathing as if he's already focusing on you, you begin to produce the same hormonal, energetic, and emotional effect as if he truly were. Next, establish your physical anchor. Choose a subtle gesture, perhaps resting your right hand over the center of your chest, folding your hands together, or lightly touching your forehead. This gesture becomes your neuro-linguistic trigger during the main exercise. Each time you perform it, your body will instantly reconnect to the energetic signal you're activating. Practice it now, breathing deeply and holding presence without expectation. If you can, glance at yourself in the mirror, not to judge, but to recognize your empowered self. You're now ready for the core 33-second exercise. Until this point, you've aligned your mind, heart, and body, and you've grounded yourself in the certainty that you don't need to chase or beg for proof. What you're about to do is ignite an emotional signal so coherent and powerful that it effortlessly transmits to him without any further effort on your part. There is only one non-negotiable condition for this exercise: absolute presence. For these 33 seconds, release all distraction, fear, and doubt. It's just you, your clear intention, and the gesture you chose. That gesture serves as the switch that stores this emotional experience in your energy field, transforming it into an active magnetic vibration. Take one final deep breath in through the nose, hold briefly, exhale through the mouth, and repeat 2 more times. Feel your mind settling and your body opening. Close your eyes and visualize the exact moment he thinks of you. He's at home, at work, or somewhere familiar, and suddenly your presence sparks in his mind. Hold that image, that sensation, and let the 33 seconds begin. The signal arrives without warning. A vivid image of you appears in his mind. He isn't searching for it or deciding to think of you, yet there you are, lodged in his thoughts. Perhaps he catches the echo of your laughter, senses your familiar scent, or simply feels your presence. At that instant he pauses, unaware of why, but undeniably drawn to you. As you hold this mental picture, perform your chosen gesture, lightly, deliberately, with full intention. Don't imagine, feel. Notice how your chest expands, how your shoulders soften, how your skin tingles. Let your body become the living channel of this certainty. Next, elevate the emotion supporting that image. This isn't about fear or need. It's about self-love, gratitude, peace, unwavering certainty. Silently or softly speak to yourself: I am being thought of. I am remembered. I am in his mind without demanding it, and I know it because I feel it. Feel those words not as wishes, but as undeniable facts. Breathe, hold your gesture, and stay fully present, whether you count down the seconds or simply remain centered. Your subconscious will encode this signal, and your energetic field will amplify it. Finally, close the exercise with gratitude. Gently release the image. No sadness, only appreciation, as if ending a heartfelt conversation. Take one last deep breath, let go of the gesture, and mentally intone: may my signal reach exactly where it's meant to be received. May the response come to me without my seeking it. I am open to the sign. I am ready for the mirror. Open your eyes. The energetic circuit is now live. Do not fret about when or if it worked. Simply stay receptive. In the coming hours, watch for subtle confirmations, an unexpected text, a dream so vivid it feels real, a chance mention of his name, or an inexplicable surge of emotion. That will be your proof, not because he told you, but because you activated it from within. Congratulations, you've done what most wouldn't dare. Instead of chasing attention, you claimed your inner power to feel desired, remembered and thought of, on your own terms. You can repeat this exercise anytime you wish to reconnect, but always from awareness, not lack. And remember, you didn't do this to make him love you. You did it because you already love yourself. When you live in that vibration, he will feel it. You set the signal, your body embodied it, your mind held it, your energy projected it. One final tip. Once the exercise is complete, resist the urge to literally dig up the seed you just planted by obsessing over results. Questions like, when will he message me? Or did it really work? Only disrupt the vibration you've created. Instead, trust the process, move forward in confidence, and let the universe mirror back what you've already become. After the exercise, your very first conscious act is silence. It's natural to feel both relief and a stirring inner voice asking, now what? When will something happen? What if it didn't work? As harmless as it seems, this chatter destroys the magnetic frequency you've just created. It pulls you back into lack, into it's not here yet, or maybe it won't come. That's why right after you finish, you choose silence. No explanations, no analysis, no sharing. Keep this process within you, like a seed buried in fertile soil. Silence itself radiates magnetism. To nurture that seed over the next hours and days, you have 3 effortless tools. First, the refuge gesture. Whenever you notice your mind wandering, perform the same physical anchor you used during the 33-second exercise, whether it's touching your chest, pressing your fingertips to your forehead, or folding your hands. Don't visualize him, don't think about him, just make the gesture. It doesn't activate energy, it confirms the connection you've already established. Second, the neutral thought. Remind yourself, the signal has already been sent. This simple phrase isn't an affirmation you doubt or reject. It's a calm acknowledgement that your energetic message is on its way. It keeps your channel open without anxiety or force. Third, the opening breath, 30 seconds once a day. Place your hand over your heart. Inhale deeply through the nose, exhale through the mouth, 3 times in a row, just as you did before the main exercise. Don't ask for anything or dwell on lack. Simply create space within your body for whatever may come. This breath is your declaration. I am available but not desperate. Equally important is what not to do. Don't repeat the exercise compulsively. That only creates emotional saturation and signals mistrust. Only revisit it if your body genuinely calls for it, not from a place of control. Resist the urge to analyze every ping of your phone or the absence of one, and never fall back into fear-based affirmations or obsessive checking. By maintaining silence, using your refuge gesture, holding the neutral thought, and practicing your opening breath, you'll preserve the coherence of your vibration and allow the universe to mirror back your newly embodied certainty. Next, resist the urge to constantly look for proof. Scrolling through every story, rereading every post, or anxiously waiting for a reaction only breeds frustration. That is emotional surveillance, not receptivity. Real signs emerge when you're peacefully distracted, not when you're obsessively watching, and just as important, keep this practice to yourself. Sharing what you've done before the energy has time to settle can dilute the signal. This work is intimate. Your vibration carries the power more than any explanation ever could. The true shift happens when you embody the knowing. It's not about repeating exercises to force a result, but about moving through life as if you already have it. You don't pretend or put on an act. You simply vibrate differently in the way you walk, the way you dress, the way you think. You're not waiting for proofs. You're ready to receive them. You're not seeking attention. You radiate presence. You're not doubting. You remember your power. Go about your day without changing your routine or obsessing. If his thought drifts into your mind, smile and silently affirm, "Of course, because he's thinking of me too." Carry on as someone who already knows the truth. Now that the real change has happened within you, you no longer need to chase external signs. The connection you activated depends not on his reaction, on a message, on a visible gesture, but on your ability to remain in that silent, powerful, calm certainty. When a woman remembers her power, her energy becomes irresistible, not because of what she says or does, but because what she radiates touches others on a level they can't explain. If you are here today, it's not a coincidence. A part of you was already ready to feel this again. You've cultivated the calm after desire, the clarity after doubt, the quiet fire of knowing you're being thought of without having to demand it. Release the need, not in resignation, but in absolute trust that your vibration is already at work. You don't control it, you inspire it, you move it from silence. Thank you for coming this far and for choosing yourself. If you know someone else who needs to remember this power, share it with them, not as a promise, but as a homecoming. I'll see you in the next process. In the meantime, hold yourself, breathe deeply, and remember, he's thinking of you too. Carry this knowing with you into every room you enter and every interaction you have. Notice how your posture shifts when you walk, your shoulders relax, your head lifts, and your presence feels undeniably grounded. In conversations, let your voice reflect the certainty you've cultivated. Speak clearly, listen deeply, and allow moments of silence to emphasize your confidence. Even in the simplest acts of self-care, drinking your morning coffee, stretching at your desk, or taking a brief pause to breathe, remind yourself that you are a beacon, broadcasting a frequency that draws in authenticity and resonance. When doubt creeps in, and it will return to your three anchors, place your hand over your heart to reconnect with your opening breath. Gently perform your refuge gesture to remind your body of the signal that's already on its way. And softly affirm, the signal has already been sent. With each practice, you reinforce neural pathways that sustain this magnetic vibration. Over time, you'll find that these anchors become second nature, slipping seamlessly into your daily rhythm until you no longer need to think about them. They simply are. Watch how life begins to mirror your inner transformation. Invitations you never expected may arrive. Conversations deepen without you steering them. Opportunities to connect with friends, colleagues, or that special someone emerge effortlessly. These are not mere coincidences, but reflections of the energetic coherence you've created. Celebrate each subtle sign, a message at an unexpected moment, a dream so vivid it feels real, as proof that your vibration is at work behind the scenes. Thank you for committing to this journey of self-empowerment. Remember, this is only the beginning. In our next session, we'll explore how to integrate your magnetic field into goals, relationships, and creative pursuits, so that every facet of your life resonates with the power you've unleashed. Until then, honor your progress, journal any shifts you notice, savor the moments of quiet confidence, and continue choosing yourself above all else. Stay radiant, stay centered, and never forget the universe is attuned to your frequency, and he's already listening.